Good evening. We'll call this meeting to order for the October 10, 2024 Apple Valley City Council meeting. For anyone in the audience who has signed up to speak, when your name is called, please approach the podium to address the council. First item on our agenda is the Pledge of Allegiance, and I would ask everyone to rise and join the council in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Next item on our agenda is to approve the agenda. And Tom, do we have any changes this evening?
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. Yes, we have one updated item for your agenda. This was pre-distributed to you yesterday. This relates to consent agenda item 4Q, and it is an updated personnel report.
Great, thank you. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Motion from Councilmember Grendall, a second from Councilmember Bergman. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That item carries. The next item is our audience participation portion of the meeting. This is for items not on the agenda. I did not check the sign-in sheet, but judging by the room, I'm pretty sure there was nobody on it. Would anyone in the room like to speak? Seeing none, we will close the audience participation portion of the meeting and move on to the consent agenda. These items are routine and will be enacted with a single motion unless a council member or a citizen would like to pull an item. Council members, are there any items you would like to pull? And citizens? So seeing none, we will take a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Everybody's watching the Lynx game. Come on.
Yes, a motion from, well, we'll try to get out of here so people can get to that. Do we have a motion? We have a motion from Councilmember Grendall, a second from Councilmember Goodwin. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
And opposed to the consent items all pass, and we will move on to 5A, which is our 2024 Special Assessment Roll number 695. And Joe Rotz is going to walk us through the Special Assessment Roll. The most exciting item he will probably present ever.
All right. Hello, Mr. Mayor and members of the council. The City of Apple Valley undergoes certification of delinquent accounts twice per year, in spring and fall. The process for the fall certification started with the mailing of letters to water and sewer account holders with delinquent balances. A total of 767 letters were mailed on July 30th, an increase from the 692 letters sent during the previous assessment period. The letters informed recipients that accounts not settled by August 22nd would be certified for collection along with a certification fee. Following the August 22nd deadline, a certification list was compiled and presented to the council on September 12th. At that time, the city council set a public hearing for tonight. Additionally, a notice was mailed on September 17th notifying any account holders of the public hearing date and payment deadlines. To date, no written objections have been received, and the affidavit of publication has been received and is on file. Following the public hearing this evening, and if the council adopts the assessment roll, the account holders will have an additional 30 days to make full payment before any unpaid amounts are certified to the county on November 15th. Any amount certified property taxes will become payable alongside the subsequent year's property taxes. The final list less any prepayments, must be submitted to the county auditor's office by November 30th, as stipulated by Minnesota state statutes. The initial certification list presented at the September 12th meeting indicated a balance of $168,058.17 across 443 accounts. As of October 2nd, 2024, a total of $24,255.10 have been received from 74 accounts, leaving a remaining balance of $143,803.07 across 369 accounts. Since October 2nd, 2024, when the Exhibit B item was created, added to the council packet, the city has received additional payments totaling $9,549.02 from 26 accounts, leaving 343 accounts still unpaid at this time. We anticipate another 25 to 50 accounts will prepay prior to certification with the county next month. The City Council is asked to conduct the public hearing for Special Assessment Roll number 695 and consider the adoption of the resolution certifying for collection delinquent utility charges in the amount of $143,803.07.
Thank you. Council members, any questions? All right, we will go ahead and open the public hearing. Is there anyone from the public who would like to speak on this item? Anyone who would like to speak? One last opportunity. All right.
Hi,
Well,
Kevin.
oh, yeah.
Come on, Kevin.
We will close the public hearing and we will look for a motion to adopt the resolution
moved.
levying the assessments from Councilmember Goodwin. Do we have a second?
Second.
From Councilmember Grendel. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
And opposed? That item carries. That is our last item on the regular agenda. Tom, I know we've at least got a couple staff items and council items, so I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Mayor. Yes, staff has a couple of updates. We're going to start with our police chief, Nick Francis, with two police-related items.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. So the fire department had their big week. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm talking about what every kid in Apple Valley wants to dress up as is either a firefighter or a police officer, and we are going to welcome them to our annual trunk or treat. This is one of our biggest outreach opportunities of the year that the police department hosts. Saturday, October 26th, we've had great weather in the past, but from 11 to 1, you come down to the Aquatic Center Park, the parking lot, and you go trunk to trunk, basically, trick or treating. We usually have somewhere around 1,000 people there. They dress up. We have all sorts of public safety vehicles there, but we also have a lot of community partners that are out there with us, welcoming people and giving folks a good, safe opportunity. I do know that part of that parking lot is kind of under construction and flux, so it may look a little bit different this year depending on where construction's at, but plenty of room down in that area for everyone to kind of spread out. So we welcome everyone to come down and see us on the 26th.
Thanks for hosting and thanks for the invite to participate. There are 3,000 pieces of candy sitting on my dining room table, anxiously awaiting the event. So.
Yes. And so segueing into dressing up and looking cool, you may notice a little something different about my uniform tonight and this month. So our officers we have a special patch that we have authorized for the month of October, and we are honoring breast cancer awareness. So for the month of October, all of our staff has the opportunity to wear these patches and display them while we're on duty, and then our police union is selling patches for sale, and all of the proceeds will go to Hope Chest, which is a local nonprofit that helps victims and families that are dealing with breast cancer. So if you follow us on social media or go to our website, you can find the information, or you can stop in the lobby through the month of October. I also know there is a patch trading event or a patch purchasing event in Rosemount. We've got that posted on our website where a bunch of different agencies in Dakota County are all going to be there, and so if you want to get one from a bunch of different agencies, you certainly can. So appreciate the council's support in these opportunities for us to maybe change our uniform up a little bit and work on some good causes. So you'll see us wearing these throughout the month of October.
Thank you, Chief.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Tom.
One more, the police chief did mention the fire department, so I don't think we can leave them out. I just want to acknowledge and thank them for all the extra work that they have done this particular week. It is Fire Prevention Week. They have been in all of our schools. They have hosted these public open houses at the various stations. In fact, one is going on, I think, right now. Station 3 is still underway for a few more minutes. Just a big thanks to all of the firefighters who put in the extra time, signed up for the extra shifts to go out into the schools and to host these events. They're a huge hit with our public, and this particular station number 2, obviously a lot of people wanted the opportunity to come in and see the new station, and it was quite a crowd last night. So just thanks to the chief and all of his folks for doing what they've done.
Thank you. Councilmember Bergman.
If you would put this photo back up of the our fire station, man, I'm going to ask you this because we got a nice little postcard in our packet the other night, and there's a lot of similarity between this one and another city. This must be a popular design, and what's all is in this building and the one that where we got a card in.
You will see lots of similarities around a decent chunk of fire stations in the metro area because they've all been designed by C&H architects.
Right.
So obviously the architects kind of have some of their ways of designing it, but each station's a little different as far as how they need to function for that specific city or site that they're actually on, but yes, you will see a lot of similarities.
I thought it was ours, and I go, wait a minute here, but it'd have been nice, since CNH is here in our city, they would have used us, but, no, it's.
You'll get one on this one.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, thanks.
Thanks, Chief. Tom?
Mr. Mayor, one more. I just want to acknowledge and thank Melissa Haas, who is our Human Resource Manager. If I may tell everyone why we're doing what we're doing. So she has announced it, that she is going to be leaving the city of Apple Valley. She has accepted a position with the Metropolitan Council, and her last day with the city will be tomorrow. And she's starting with the Met Council on Monday, so she didn't even give herself a week off in the whole process. Melissa has specifically been asked, can we have a big party? Can we celebrate? Can we do something? And her answer has been no. Keep it very low key. So this is probably beyond her comfort level right now. But I do want to publicly acknowledge everything that she has done. She has been with our city just short of 20 years, which is a very long
20 years.
commitment. She has been a very important part of our leadership team for the city. She has done remarkable work with her team and doing all of those things that an organization of our size needs to do in the area of human resources. We are going to miss you, and we definitely want to thank you for all that you've done for us and wish you nothing but the best in your new position. So, thanks, Melissa.
Thank you.
Councilmember Goodwin, please be nice.
Well, I'm going to be very nice. I just want to say you've done an excellent job for us over the years, and we're going to miss you. And 20 years? So you started with us when you were 18 then, huh?
Thank you. All right, yeah.
Your day's coming.
We got one, Tim's gonna pull a slide up here real quick. Annually, the League of Cities hosts an essay contest for 4th, 5th, and 6th graders. So if you're a 4th, 5th, or 6th grader, and want to share your ideas on what Apple Valley or other cities could do if you were mayor for a day, do you want to scroll on to the next one here? So here's the essay question. I won't read that to you, but what would you do to make your city even better is the theme of the event. And do you want to go to the next slide there for me? So grades 4 through 6, due by December 13th. 3 winners can get $100. Winning essays will be published in the League of Minnesota Cities magazine, and if we get a few Apple Valley students, we can probably devote a little council meeting time to having them come in and read them and talk about them a little bit either at the informal or here. So we'll just invite anyone watching or our school district partners to share this in their schools and maybe something to supplement the classrooms in their government sections that I know some of them are going through right now.
Beautiful, nice job.
Thank you. Tom, thanks for putting the slides together. Anything else? Council members, anything on your end? Nothing? All right, we will move on to the calendar of upcoming events, and our next regular city council meeting is Thursday, October 24th at 7 p.m. Costumes are optional. Do we have a motion to approve the calendar?
So moved.
Second.
Motion from Councilmember Bergman, second from Councilmember Goodwin. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 I guess I did have one thing.
go ahead.
I was appointed to the National League of Cities nominating committee for leadership again this year, one of 13 across the country. So I think they're paying for the expenses, so nothing's on our consent agenda or our expenditures.
I'm not sure where you're finding the time
If I find
to
different-
sneak those in, so.
This is one of the most important committees there, picking the leadership. So how do you say no?
A lot of what we do is here, right? But a lot of what impacts us is coming from outside of here, so that involvement's pretty important for us. So thank you for making the time to make that important. If we don't have anything else, we would take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion.
Second.
Motion from Councilmember Grendel, second from Councilmember Goodwin. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned. Thank you. Thanks for doing that.